Star Wars is now 40 years old.
I find 99 objects that do 99...
But a bitch ain't one.
Welcome to Fat Man Batman. I'm Kevin Smith.
I'm Mark Bernard.
Okay, so Star Trek Discovery is happening whether you want it to or not.
What is the sonic power Black Canary uses called in the comic book?
Canary cry?
Correct!
Yeah, I was totally caught off guard. This episode of Quit Stalling is brought to you by Jix.com. You get 10% off of your entire shopping cart. Use the promo code QuitStalling_366 at checkout. If you love Blizzard stuff, if you love League of Legends stuff, if you love Supersonic Rocket-powered acrobatic battle cars, head on over to Jix.com. Use our promo code. Get 10% off of all of that, whether it's a keychain, whether it's a shirt, whether it's a pair of pajamas, whether it's tights, because I saw some Tracer tights on there. Use the promo code QuitStalling_366 at checkout to get 10% off of all your gamer and geek swag. QuitStalling_366 at checkout, 10%. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Oh, I got really quiet. Where's my soundboard? Where's my music? There we go. Here we go. All right, welcome everyone to the Quit Stalling Geekcast. We're about 26 minutes late. Technical difficulties, the usual. You know what? But that's what we have to deal with. You know, I'm fixing my coloration as I'm talking right now. Yeah, this is your weekly podcast during your lunch, if you're in the Philippines, during your dinner, if you're in California, where you listen to people on Twitch talk about geek stuff, whether it's comic books, TV, comic book TV, movies, comic book movies. You know, that's what we do here. Of course, I've got geeks with me today, but before I get to them, I am your host, Herald Silvestre. I do what I do on Quit Stalling. I am lead proprietor. I am head mind thinker, and so much more. Lead event maker. Yes, we have a Hearthstone Fireside Gathering this weekend, which we'll talk about later on in the show. But you know, like I said, before all that, I want to introduce the geeks. First of all, my left-hand man, the one, Cho. The man, the myth, the Lucio main, making his 27th appearance on the Quit Stalling Geekcast. Yes! No relation to Zoe. It's Juancho Saldana. How you doing, Juancho?
What's up, man? I could tell you were a little frazzled in your intro. I don't want to say it was one of your best intros.
But it was.
You know, I mean, you could call yourself the CEO and founder of Quick Stalling.
Yeah, that works.
Yes. Yes, quick stalling. Where you stall very fast.
Anyway, what's up, guys? Oh, Harold, I love your shirt, by the way. I just noticed that right now. Is that like Jurassic Park with Power Rangers?
Yeah.
Right? And
thank you for noticing.
And then that one Warcraft box on your like left-hand corner or right hand. Right. At least you have some design. As you can see, I have this lamp to my right. And that's it. That's it.
I love how you're playing it like you could see me right now. Thank you so much. That
yeah, that's what.
Oh no, dude, I'm in the Twitch chat. Just so I can see your
so pro.
Oh, okay.
So pro.
Works.
It's a little lag
awesome.
though. It's a little lag. So, but I'm used to it since in Overwatch I have like 300 ping since I'm here in the US.
That's
a lot of lag. If you live with lag all the time, there's no such thing as lag. If everything's lag,
merely
no
embrace the lag. I was born in it, molded by it. All right, we have another geek on the show today. Our special friend, recurring host, and ever special. We've got first he was the aggro crag, then he was the mega crag, and now he's the super aggro crag of geeks. It's Jay Sanchez. How you doing, Jay?
I was wondering where you're going with that. Hey, what's up, man?
Not much. Sup with you?
Not much. Hey, no, I just miss you guys. That's why I asked to be back. You know.
Yeah, we missed you too, dude. We missed you so much that it hurts sometimes.
I'm pretty sure you're back just to show off your freaking cool wall. Pretty sure.
Oh, which folks at home can't see right now. Let me fix Jay's camera. Shoot. What happened? There we go. Okay, there.
No. No,
It's only his
I
beard
am
now.
not. Dude, I am not back to show off my cool wall.
Your
I'm back to
face
show
is
off.
literally in the corner of your screen, and then we can see. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is, which is literally at the center of the
That's
camera.
Spider Gwen. That's Spider Ghost. Is that what they're calling her in the cartoon, Spider Ghost? We talked about this last week. I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah. They're not calling her Spider Gwen. I'm not sure actually.
Yeah.
Jay.
Either Jay
Oh.
froze or he just had a massive stroke. Oh, there he froze. He did freeze. Okay, we're good. He did freeze. I was
like
about to
that
call.
He looks really intense though. So
Yeah, he looked so intense.
No, I froze. Sorry.
okay.
Oh
Not
man.
Black Panther. What was the last thing I said? What was
No, you didn't say anything. You were shocked at the fact that Juancho didn't know who Spider Gwen was, and then
what?
you froze there, and then we thought you had a stroke. So now we're happy that you didn't have a stroke.
But did I say that I wasn't here to show off my wall? My super awesome wall. There.
He's here to show off his
new.
haircut, Juancho.
No, I'm
here
here
to
to
show
show
his
off
haircut.
my
His
haircut
beard.
and my beard. Yeah.
Told you.
I'm getting ready for Infinity War. That's what it is. Captain
Oh
America.
yeah. That's right. That's right. All right. So as I do at the start of every show, I'm gonna ask you guys what you've been up to. Oh, why does it still say Comic-Con Asia? Especially JJ, we haven't seen you in a long time, so I'll save the last spot for you because I want to find out what you've been up to. And
All right.
let's. This is the actual show. Let's leave all the depressing stuff you guys talked about in the pre-show out of
That'll
it.
be in the post show. That'll be in the post show.
Let's spice it up a little. You know, you're not unemployed. You're awaiting opportunity. Let's.
It's extra content, like when you guys find out about the darkness in our lives.
Don't say like Diego. Don't say content like you're satisfied. Say content.
Content. I am sorry.
I never got on Diego for that because like
Yeah, but you will on me though.
because I expect more from you. No.
Thanks, man.
I got your back. No, also because I've heard you say content so many times. I think it's all the shows you did with Diego that got people saying content.
Maybe. I miss him though.
I miss
him
Diego
on the
too.
show.
He's in Canada right now, but we'll talk about that on the Geekcast because he's not gonna be on that either. But Juancho, man, what have you been up to?
Oh, so this week the not depressing stuff is
So
I got-
the free content, not
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
not the
Not the
not
DLC.
extra, yeah.
Mhm. So I got to watch Pacific Rim the day after our last show. The world decided for me that I was going to watch Pacific Rim. We were leaning towards Ready Player One, but apparently it just wasn't showing it when we went to the cinema. So, damn.
Such a bummer when that happens.
It was nice. It was fun though. It was fun. Derek came over. For
Oh
the
yes, your
weekend.
boyfriend Derek.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we literally just hung around, went around the strip, and it was my first time seeing him drunk too. It was hilarious.
What, for real?
Yeah.
How we
we
never
don't
seen him
really
drunk?
drink. No, he doesn't drink, dude.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He doesn't drink, so
They're PG,
Like,
dude. They're PG.
But Jago is fine. I miss that guy.
yeah. So we were like walking around the strip with those like these cooler Slurpee things, then smoking a cigar.
Fat Tuesdays. Is that it?
Something like that. Something like that. But it's
Yeah,
not. It wasn't
I
that.
had one in a see-through American football.
Mm.
Did you see that?
I don't think so.
It
don't know
might
if
have
it
been a
is.
seasonal thing, like mangoes.
Mm.
Like, man.
But yeah, so we had one of those. It didn't taste anything like alcohol, so that's why I think he got drunk.
Fuck
'Cause
you up.
it literally just tasted like a Slurpee.
Yeah.
And well, other than that, pretty normal weekend.
Awesome. Oh yeah, normal now that we've excluded all the other stuff. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, I lost
Jay, my friend,
Yo.
what have you been up to since it's been like since the Black Panther episode? We haven't seen you. What have you been up to?
Oh yeah. I have been learning how to digital color.
Oh
digital
yes,
color.
yes.
So if you saw my Instagram, that was the first thing I've ever posted that I've done.
Wait, I can teach you. I can teach you. First, you click the bucket, right? And then the bucket, you pick the color. Then when you bucket to the lines,
yeah, it's
fills
not
the
rocket
entire
science,
thing.
but okay, thanks for killing my pride, dude.
Thanks for devaluing his hard work. All right, thanks for
MS
devaluing.
Paint. You know how everyone plays with MS Paint?
So what have I done this week? Apparently nothing important. You know?
I'm sorry. I just
Look.
MS Paint.
I'm done, Harold.
What did you do this week, Juancho? How was Here, I'm gonna show it off for Jay. This looks really good, dude. This looks really good.
Yeah, art by George Abalayan. You know, he did that for the Jack Kirby birthday celebration last year, and I just decided to, you know, because they just released a new Fantastic Four comic, so I was like, might as well work on this. So yeah.
Awesome, dude. It looks
cool.
good.
Yeah.
Juancho, you can't take it back anymore. Oh man.
It's a joke.
That's awesome. Oh, and you do have a really nice haircut, Jay. It's grown better. Like I saw the first photo you posted on Instagram. It's grown even better, you know. And the beard is coming in.
It's not so close anymore. I miss how. Anyway, thank you, kind sir.
Oh man, Jay's talking about not having money for Avengers: Infinity War because he spent all his money on the haircut.
It's true. No, but I'm just gonna be waiting outside the cinema, like looking for people who be like, I love Captain America. I'm like, hey.
It's like, oh my god, it's Chris Evans. You want to watch it? All right. In other news, I have also been doing stuff. Thanks for asking, guys. I've been
nice.
Yeah, so I did get to catch Pacific Rim, which we'll talk about later on. I also got to catch Ready Player One, which we'll likely talk about next week, because Juancho hasn't been able to watch it yet. Jay hasn't been able to watch it yet. Oh, there he is. Ion Hammerstream in the chat says, lunch me, one guy. Oh, is that Onegai? Onegai? Or one guy? Onegai. Onegai.
Hopefully no Japanese people watching.
Yeah.
One guy.
Hey, man. If you read things really fast, you tend to not read things properly. Oh, my gosh.
Are we going to talk about spoilers? Iron Hammer is asking.
Yeah, we're gonna do spoilers. That's why we're saving Pacific Rim at the end, like we do. We're gonna do a movie recap instead of episode recap.
Oh,
so we're saving that for the end, so Jay can also earmuff.
No, because the thing I was game to contribute for was Ready Player One, because I finished the book.
Oh, you finished? Well, you haven't seen the movie, so let's wait for the movie.
I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, so we'll wait for that.
Alright,
We'll wait for that. Next week.
Gotcha,
Next week.
gotcha.
We'll do it next week. All right. So aside from the movies, I was able to play a lot of World of Warcraft because it was the holidays.
Wow.
I got a little bit of work done because World of Warcraft wouldn't let me do more. Oh, Lemon Tea, Kirk D Chow in the chat. Sorry, I haven't seen these names in a week, so I'm freaking out. Kirk D Chow. Kirk, are you going to the Hearthstone Fireside Gathering? I invited. I'm pretty sure I invited you to that. I invited everyone actually. Kirk, come. It's Saturday. Let's hang out.
Go for it. Go.
Yeah, I miss Kirk. Jay, you're gonna be there, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I wish I could be there.
Yeah. Jay, we can take you back south after, I guess.
Is it this
But we can't take you
Saturday?
directly home. Yeah, we can't take you directly.
Yeah, I'll try to find someone to ride with. Do you know if anyone's coming?
Wait, are you
anyway,
in
let's figure
Alabang?
this out. This is extra content. This is extra content.
Oh
I
yeah,
almost
this is
got
post-show
Harold
stuff.
mad
This is
again.
post-show stuff.
So yeah.
I'm getting excited. All these people in the chat are getting me excited, guys. So yeah, and I was able to stream
so
last
maybe
week.
me and Juancho should go then. You know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So we'll catch you guys later. So folks at home, what I've been up to is I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft. Oh, the guys can't see this. I focused on my face when I said that. Oh man. All right, so Kirk, I'm gonna talk to you in just a second. I see all these people in the chat. I got all excited, and the folks at home.
Let him finish. Yeah. Let him finish about his week. Okay, I'll check the chat, Harold. You just keep going.
Wait. We have to set the scene. We have to reframe this.
Okay.
Harold, how has your week been?
Thanks, Jay. So last week, I was at home by myself in front of my webcam, streaming.
Not this one. Not this one.
Wrong story. My free cams is for Quit Stalling After Dark. I forgot about that. Sorry. we changed the rules a little bit on the show.
Oh no.
Quit Stalling After Dark. We're not allowed to stream that on Twitch anymore. But yeah, so I was able to play a little bit of World of Warcraft on stream, and it bit me, man. The bug has rebitten me. I'm dying to stream again. I might stream later tonight. But yeah, streaming is a drug. That's why we do this show weekly, and I'm excited. We've got a lot of things lined up for Quit Stalling, aside from the Hearthstone gathering. We're working with a couple of local groups to fix some things, do some local tournaments with a lot of high production value. And yeah, so I'm really excited for the weeks to come, leading up to all of that. I'm super excited, and yeah, this weekend, like I mentioned, the Hearthstone Fireside Gathering, we're giving away shirts, we're giving away like BattleNet money. So, Jay, did you just touch Spider-Gwen?
No, I touched my Legion ring because it was facing the back. I wear it when I watch Supergirl. Oh my God, did I just say that online?
Why did you? What made it awkward was you said it like you were embarrassed. Like if you. Oh my God, did I just say that out loud? Oh man. No, so yeah, that's been my week. I totally got lost in what we were talking about.
Your week, literally. That's all you have to finish. Then we can get started with the show.
Oh man, yeah. Okay, so heading into the chat real quick. Kirk says he won't be available Saturday. If plans change, he'll let us know. Kirk, I really hope your plans change because I want to see you. I miss you, man. Ian Hammerstream in the chat says I avoided a wedding on Saturday. I'd want to stay below the radar. That's why I'm saying your screen name so no one knows. But am I seeing you on Saturday? Lemon Tea says my free cams. Can't wait to get a like. Oh my gosh. Herald cams. Oh yes, of course I can. Dude, how am I supposed to get viewers for this show? like that's how Kirk found me. That's how Juancho found me. It was in college. Let's see, and Ian says, while many people have high production value, I'm still on high reduction value. You people in the chat slay me. I swear to God.
They're so quippy today, dude.
I know. Jay, you bring it out of them, man. You bring that beard, that hair, Spider-Gwen. It's all there. It's all there.
Legion ring.
Legion.
Orange ring.
Oh my God.
Man, the people on the chat should be like the fourth screen. Like they should be under me right now, you know?
Yo, we could try that out today. You guys want to try that out today?
Juancho just wants everything under him. That's.
Oh!
Dream Daddy. Dream Daddy.
I'm
gonna change this marquee here. And I'm just gonna put Dream Daddy, like for you, next time I'm on the show.
Do it. Yeah.
It'll be there.
Say now anyway. Now.
It says now. Oh, it's upside down. Now watching MST 3K because I was watching it the other day.
I don't know what that is.
Mystery Science Theater. 3000.
Okay.
3K.
Yeah.
3K.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, Jonah Ray, man. Jonah Ray is a revelation.
Wait.
What's up, homie?
Up.
Oh, now we can't see it at all.
Now we can't see anything at all.
Oh, you're right. Bad idea.
Like the light obscured everything. Like
you should rename the show, Harold. Just Jay shows off his room. Episode.
I wouldn't mind. That could be like a. No, that could be like what?
This is the. Dude, I put so much effort. Like, alright, I'm just gonna try, like this is a clean table, right? That's because I threw everything to one side.
The effort, though. The effort.
Yeah.
That's how we do.
This is everything on screen is the only thing I'm willing to show. Like everything else is a mess.
Yeah, like I'd love that. I could be like, hey guys, this is Jay and this is Quit Stalling Cribs, and then like it just shows his wall. Like
it's just
this
one
is my crib.
wall, right?
Yeah, this is my crib. Thanks for coming by.
This is my Cyclops visor. This is my Shakespeare collection over here. My D&D dice which herald the scene.
This is my Han Solo blaster and Millennium
Batman
Falcon.
Mask. And this is my sonic screwdriver from Doctor Who.
God damn.
It's
This
here
is
for
my
your
lamp.
pleasure.
My lamp.
This is my lamp.
It could work. I think it could work. Anyway, let's go
All
back.
right. Yeah.
To
All
the
right. So
show.
before we get to the news, I wanna check the chat real quick. Iron Hammer says, "I'm so glad I caught the show. I got a notification from one of Harold's posts." And then he says, "I never knew the meaning of beard envy until I saw Jay." And
Hey, what's up, man?
you know what? Just because of that, Jay's always gonna have a webcam from now from every show here on out. Like just because of that post.
It depends if it's an awkward phase. Like if I have to get an NBI clearance again, I'm sorry guys, this is gonna go away for a bit.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
you could trim
figure
it.
it out.
Yeah.
I do.
mean-
I was gonna explain how, but then it's gonna take like another 10 minutes, so let's not.
You know what? When the folks at home give us more bits and subs, we'll allocate some of that to your beard trimming. How's that sound? How's that sound? Gotta keep that.
Yeah, and
gotta keep that iconic
for
look.
the ladies, they can just hate on my eyebrows, which has been
Oh,
happening
yeah.
for years.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It hurts.
What do they hate about your eyebrows?
I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest.
It's
Like, you
it
just-
seems pretty clean to me. I wouldn't be
No, they're
I wouldn't be surprised if
envious.
say
They're
Yeah,
envious.
Okay.
I think it's that.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
have,
like
I have
you-
to. I have to.
I actually
have to
thought you
get
do
my-
petting too.
I have to get my Green Lantern ring just to have the will to survive the hatred. You know.
Oh my god. Like you crop out like everything else aside from his eyebrows and his eyes, and it's Allison Hayslip. So
Yeah.
that.
From Attack of the Show. What?
Yeah, she's hot. All right, let's get to the news, guys. Let's get to
I
the
don't
news.
know how to take that,
Let's
dude.
go.
But anyway, let's move on, please.
Jay, take it as if be happy that you have the rest of your face is what you should take out of that.
All right. Yeah. Got it.
Oh my gosh. Anything else you guys want to say? Any shout outs you want to give before we move on to the news?
No, I'm just so happy you said something weird. People are gonna forget about my Legion ring now.
Oh my god, you wore it when you watched Supergirl?
I just want to say it's 45 minutes since we're supposed to start the show and you haven't
Oh,
talked
all
about
right.
anything.
Let's go.
All right, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Juancho, where can the folks at home find you?
Ow.
You can find me at my Twitter, which is at crap. I forgot. Saldana Juancho or Juancho Saldana?
Yes. I see. Good news, everyone.
It's the news, and it's brought to you by GameBite. Tomorrow, we have Joy Kalulo from the ESL, I guess Esports League is what you could call it. The ESL organization, and he's also from the local Hearthstone community. We're going to have him on, talk about all things local gaming, all things Hearthstone, so much more. We've been knocking it out of the park with all our guests because all our guests are free at night, Philippine time, and all our guests are Filipino. All my American guests for GameBite are like, can't you have it like any later in the day? And then all my Geekcast guests are like, hey man, can we do like a show that's like at night? It's so hard. I can't keep up. We need more than
we're
one.
Supposed to have Geekcast guests.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
dude, we totally
but-
can, man.
Yeah, the thing is,
I
they're
mean,
all
like-
Filipino. So
Ooh.
like, I don't know anyone from America that we could have on the show. Like,
Yeah.
I've been,
Yeah. No,
We'll talk-
we can try to pull. We have the internet now.
we have the internet now. Yes.
No,
All right.
like on Twitter, like I remember showing you, but I asked a Marvel writer if we could interview her before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Let's do it now.
Yeah.
Let's do it now. Yeah, we're live. We're
Yeah,
live.
yeah,
All right.
we'll do it some other
Yeah,
day. There's
we'll talk about-
we gotta show love to the Filipino artists who work for Marvel, DC, Oni. There's a lot of them here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And Iron Hammer stream in the chat says get Jeff Kaplan. I could actually pull some artists from Blizzard, but I don't know if we can get Jeff exactly.
He didn't say
but yeah,
artist. He wants Jeff. Do your best, Harold.
All
we
right,
got this,
fine.
Yeah.
I'll get the lead artist. then.
We're gonna set an impossible expectation right now. Harold's got this.
I got this. All
If he
right.
doesn't, it's all him. We aren't part of this. If he
Well-
hurts anyone.
if he hurts it. The actions of one Herald Silvestre do not reflect all the actions of all the hosts. Okay, but let's talk about news, guys. All right, we actually have news, folks at home. We're sorry, we actually have news. All right, so I'm showing a clip right now And the crazy thing is, this clip is from a pitch or a sample of an animation studio who tried to get the rights or tried to get the gig of being the animators for a Deadpool FX show. And it was leaked recently.
The one with the Glover brothers.
Yes, the one with the Glovers. Donald and Crispin.
I hate you so much.
Sorry. I think that it was Crispin
the dad from Back to the
and
Future, and the skinny dude from Charlie's Angels. That's who Crispin Glover is. Anyway, back to the news.
Anyway, so this was from a company called Titmouse, and and the thing is, the show never got picked up in any form. So even the other animators, animation studios who wanted to put their hand in, couldn't push forward because it was canceled before it started, which was sad. But like, at least we get like a good look at what it could have been. And I liked it. I like this clip. If you guys want to check it out, it's on YouTube.
It is?
And
it is. Yeah.
It is.
It was
I
down
actually
the other
like
night.
you should
It was
check
down
it.
the other night. I was
I know.
trying
You
to
should
check it out.
You should.
Yeah.
I just watched it before the show, and people are taking it down, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's not in Reddit anymore, stuff like that. So this live stream might be taken down pretty soon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just linked it. I just linked it now. So I don't want to play anymore. I just linked it in the chat. So if you guys are in the live chat, check it out. Camus51 in the chat. Yeah, I'm kind of scared right now. Camus51 in the chat says, "Hi guys, love you. Love you too, Camus. All right, love you too.
Love you,
So
man.
much. So much.
Or women.
Who's Camus?
Men and women. Man, we love them all. We love them all.
We don't judge here.
Yeah, for all we know, Herald and Juancho could be women. Like we who's to say? Like, we don't really identify. I identify as a man. I don't know where I was going there. I got swept away.
The Flight of the Conchords line. Am I a man? Technically, yes. Anyway, Deadpool video.
Yeah, the Deadpool video. So when did that come out exactly? Like, when was it supposed to be pitched? Because the gun scene, that was a scene from the movie, right? The first movie.
Yeah.
31st.
So,
no, they used the audio from the movie.
Yeah. It was really good. I liked it. And what's this? Yeah. So they used the audio from the movie because it's obviously Ryan Reynolds. They used the audio from the movie. And then just animated over it. It's kind of like a trial. Like all these animation studios did that. And this one was from Titmouse. And I just want to keep saying it. The animation studio that actually got the gig was called Radical Axis. And they did Archer. They do Archer. They did Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
There's still a Deadpool animated thing coming out.
No, so nothing.
No,
is
it
going
didn't get
through.
picked up.
Yeah, it didn't get picked up. It's they're from Floyd County Productions, I think. Like they work with Floyd County, the people who do Archer and Aqua Teen Hunger Force. So
yeah.
Iron Hammer.
Sorry.
Go.
This is like a move they do, like people in Deadpool, because when the Deadpool movie was like getting pitched, it did not get picked up. It didn't. Yes. And then they leaked the video, and people like loved it so much that they were like, "No, we have to make this happen."
I love that.
I'm personally thinking that maybe they just leaked it again in hope that it might get picked up.
I'm on board.
Do the exact same move.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Same move.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Before.
Yeah.
Actually, after seeing the animation thing, I'd prefer an animated Deadpool over the live action we're about to get.
Same.
Yeah, because you can get away with a lot more through animation and make him do even crazier stuff.
Yep.
And yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah.
Did you see he lost his arms and legs via helicopter or something?
He'll just Voltron it back together, dude.
Yeah. I'll form the head, and then he
now
his
arms
crotch.
and legs.
Yeah.
Now feet and torso. Sorry.
Oh my god. Yeah. So I was actually gonna bring up that same point, Jay. This could be a way for them to get greenlit. Who knows if fan reaction is good enough? And
yep.
I I think it. I'm with Juancho. Animated would be a great way for them to go because there are way more possibilities. The restrictions aren't as strict. If you do an animated series, you can get the X-Men, you can get everyone else in the Avengers and have like all these random team ups. You can get Spider-Man, I'd love that. So, and I may have an unpopular opinion on this, but I would prefer the Deadpool voice that we've grown accustomed to prior to Ryan Reynolds taking over, which is the gruff Deadpool voice that you'd see in the video games.
No, man.
No.
I'm perfectly fine with
Ryan Reynolds is hella good.
Yeah. No, I'm saying I would prefer it. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm saying I'd prefer it if they went with like the animation route, because that's how I pictured it. Because his text box in the comics is different, and
it's yellow.
It's yellow. So I pictured it to be gruff and not kind of animated, like he was still in Two Guys and a Girl, Pete.
Well, what part of yellow made you think of a gruff voice, Harold?
There are yellow box. Dots. There are also dots. Watch out. Dots.
You know how if you smoke a lot in a room, like the ceiling or the drapes kind of.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
That was okay. I'll give you that. That sort of makes sense.
Thanks.
Thank you, man. Chat bubble looking like lung cancer. There, that's what it is. Emphysema. That stuff ain't. No joke. All right. In other Marvel-related news, guys, we've got another Avengers Infinity War poster, and still no Hawkeye.
I know.
So let me bring this up on screen real quick. So we had the poster that was all a cover photo for the Duffer Brothers, the Wachowski brothers. I'm almost there.
You're almost there.
Cohen brothers?
No, that's not the Coen brothers.
I still have no idea what you guys are talking about.
The directors.
Yeah, them. So it was their cover photo. It was all Hawkeye, and now we have this. It looked good, but I just want the movie. Enough with the posters, guys. Just give us the movie.
I was telling Juancho when I saw this, when I saw what he linked. I think it's an old poster, but they just updated it, like with new costumes and new characters. Like
awesome.
Like Thanos' like bodyguard guys. Such a comic expert, he forgot.
We brought this up during the Black Panther episode.
Yeah. No,
His
like
entourage.
they weren't in the original poster. They weren't. Like this is like a new version of the poster.
Are the
Same
Thanos
poster.
dudes?
They're in the middle. They're in the middle.
I don't see them.
They're down there.
I don't see them either.
I don't see them, man.
Dude, they're there.
I see.
Like under there's a yellow light under Thanos, right?
Where's Thanos?
Thanos isn't in it.
Wait, dude, I was looking at the wrong poster. Then you sent me the wrong link, bro.
Well, I'm looking at the link he posted, the Den of Geek one.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
You actually have to click it. Don't look at the little thumbnail.
Oh, darn. All right, never mind.
But yeah, still no Hawkeye.
Yeah, so there's still no Hawkeye in the poster, and is he even gonna be in this movie?
He is. There's only one reason I accept this, and this is if they give him a Netflix show.
Yeah, man, with the sidekick, with the cool girl sidekick.
Yeah. No,
dude,
even just
I know
even
what's
just
gonna happen.
Dog, dude.
I know what's gonna happen. You know how he's not in any of the promotional material because he's not gonna be in the movie until the very end, and then someone's gonna find him and they're gonna hand him his bow, and he's gonna look all like intense and stuff at the person while they're in the island. That's what's gonna happen.
You know what I was thinking about last night actually. Like, it's related to Juancho's in a way. I prefer Earth 616, the main universe, over the Ultimate Universe. Like, there is no, like, I will not hesitate and say that I will prefer 616. But the only character that needs to be turned into his Ultimate version is Hawkeye, dude. You remember that, Harold? He was practically Bullseye.
Also worked.
He was practically Bullseye. No, dude, I want Hasselhoff, dude.
Wait, how did that relate to what I said? I was making a Star Wars joke.
Oh, sorry. No, I wasn't.
I was also gonna be like, someone give that man a bow.
No, because I was thinking at the end he just like shows up and just destroys everyone.
Oh man. Sorry, real quick, guys. Cabin51 and Lady Vader 23. Thank you for the follows on Twitch. No, but yeah, like, you know what? I wouldn't mind Ultimate versions in terms of
just
the
for
costume.
Hawkeye, dude.
Yeah, I mean, even for the just for the costume, because we kind of went Ultimate with Thor as well at the same time. Like, he was the crazy man that no one believed.
Costume, dude. That's what I want for Hawkeye. But I want like the nails like flying out and like shooting into someone's head. That's what I want.
Oh.
Like how he can just turn everything into a weapon, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, that is borderline bullseye.
Mhm.
Oh man, yeah. So we'll see what we get, cause you know, in this Marvel universe where Disney owns everything, anything is possible. Anything's possible.
Russo brothers.
There we go, Russo brothers. God damn.
Another thing.
How long were you gonna wait? How long were you gonna wait, man?
I just remembered now.
Okay.
Now. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So another thing I wanted to talk about in the poster is, it gives you a better look of Captain America's shields, right? Like this is the first time I've seen both of them, because I thought it was just one. There's two shields.
No, it's one shield that splits into two, dude.
Oh,
it's still weird.
I'm not joking. Yeah.
It's
I'm
still
not joking.
weird. I would still prefer.
You know,
They were
what we call
doing. I think that's his shield now in the comic book. Yeah, or it was recently. Like it's one shield.
They're getting shields confused with armbands. Like what?
Dude, these are fist weapons. These aren't shields anymore.
But they combine to form one shield, dude.
No, he's just gonna do the whole Wonder Woman thing to block stuff. What? That's what he's gonna do.
Man, I don't do well with change, Jay.
I want him to spin into costume. That's what I want.
Oh man, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That one clip of Gal Gadot like spinning around like old Wonder Woman style, that was really adorable. I loved that.
No man, Linda
that.
Carter is still the winner with the spinning into the Wonder Woman costume, dude. I love Gal Gadot, but no, sorry.
Yeah.
Linda Carter.
I don't know. I don't know which one to pick.
Well, they're both attractive, so you won't lose. In other Marvel news, guys, John Krasinski wants to play Reed Richards in the Fantastic Four, or as the Taiwanese would call them, the F4.
That's
yes, I went there.
When I first heard about when I saw that on your page, Jay, I wasn't sure if it was real news. Like, is this another one of those, you know, April Fool's things? So,
no.
But then again, it's too vague. It's too vague to be fake, right? Because he wants to play a fictional character in a movie that hasn't been, like, in a fictional movie that's not even signed yet or anything.
Yeah.
He just wants to play it.
Well, I think it would be good if the F4 went into space and fought asteroids. Maybe a meteor garden.
Jesus.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy with that
one. you catch me and Jay in our comedy improv podcast, Quit Stalling Improv.
Yeah, we've been studying. Wait, where's my improv book? I have an improv book like over here. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Herald. You gotta be in the scene, man.
I would tune in to Quit Stalling Improv actually, but then only for the first episode, and then I would tell all my friends about it and ask them to go instead of me. No,
you know, I actually think this is like the whole John Krasinski thing. I think it's a pretty good move because yeah, he's been like superhero ripped lately, right?
Yeah, what was this from? I don't know what this is from.
I think he had a action movie. Anyway, I think
he has a thing coming up.
It's a horror
quiet
movie,
horror movie thing. Yeah, it's not out yet.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I've been watching The Office though, and he looks hella good in the last few seasons of The Office.
That's true.
Oh, good job, Harold. Where do you find topless Jim? Where do you find that?
Okay, while
Topless
thinking about
Jim.
that, dude, do you want a membership to Topless Jim? Is that what you want? Anyway, what I was saying about Fantastic Four, I think if they go with Krasinsky, since he has a beard now, since he's like a tough guy now, I think it would be nice to keep that for Mr. Fantastic, because Jonathan Hickman's run, which concentrates on the exploration, advancing technology, the Mr. Fantastic they have there has like a beard and he's like ripped and stuff. It would be a nice separation from the first two series.
Awesome. Yeah,
Okay.
I wouldn't mind that. He just doesn't look wise enough for me. Is my gripe with it. Like,
No, I agree. Yeah, he looks kind
That's
of
true.
derpy. A bit. I cannot split from Jim in the Office, like for real.
Yeah,
So
that's
gonna be the problem for me.
I mean,
Yeah, when he
did
got
he
ripped,
want
he
to
just
play a
became Hot
superhero
Jim.
before?
I think so.
He wanted to play Captain America or something, right?
Yeah. No. You're right.
Yeah, he was
I
in
gonna
the
say
running
Thor.
to play Captain America.
Wow.
I think he would fit Captain America.
Dude, there's someone behind you.
That's my cousin. That's my cousin.
Juancho, I don't want to panic you, but there's someone behind you right now.
It's like James' cabinet. James, I don't want to let you know, but I think your cabinet got shot, dude.
There was one episode where James was in one of his Airbnbs and his cabinet looked like there
Yeah.
were bullet holes.
Like we had bullet holes.
Really?
And we were like, James, you gotta get out of there, bro. You gotta get out of there. Don't panic.
Oh man. All right, moving things along, guys. April Fools
Sorry.
came and went, and it was not a good day for people looking for stuff on the internet. It was a pain. I hate April Fools because everyone is in on it now. Like back then, it was fun because it was like lighthearted stuff that people would like
Yeah.
mistakenly think was real. But now everyone is doing it, and it's not fun anymore. I just want my news.
Yeah.
I just want my news, guys.
Nah, yeah, I got baited by one of the things. Like I actually thought it was real because some of
Which
these
one was
things are like a good idea. Because the Final Fantasy one.
Okay.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
see that one.
Talk about that while I bring up the clip.
No,
Yeah,
my favorite ones are the Think Geek ones. Like they release new products, and they don't say that it's fake, and some people get excited for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean like all of them don't say they're fake. I mean I think that's the point of April Fools is to fool people.
Yeah, I know. It's just so good sometimes, and you're just like,
No,
"This is,
dude, like
be real."
some of the things we're gonna talk about are like just insane. But the one that fooled me was the Final Fantasy Go one because I didn't even realize it was April 1st
Fantasy Go.
when. Yeah, I mean, because it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense.
What?
Because it makes so much sense because I used to play Final Fantasy 14, right? So I was talking to a friend of mine while we were playing Monster Hunter actually, and he tells me, "Oh my God, the Final Fantasy is releasing an app." He told me, and then I was like, "Oh really? What's it about?" It's about how you can gather materials using your phone. And I thought that was genius.
Are we talking about materia or materials?
No, materials, actual materials.
Okay,
like,
okay, alright.
Because
Deep cuts, man. Deep cuts.
Because Final Fantasy 14 is an online game, and you know how online games are. You have to farm for certain stuff.
Yeah.
So in Final Fantasy, you can farm for like fish, stuff like that. Like you need things to make other things.
You know,
So
what else you could do in real life that you could farm? Fish.
True, but
You know what
yeah,
they say.
so there was
Give a
like
man
a
a
really
fish.
well-made video, and I believed it. I believed it. Like I was like, oh my God, this is such a good idea because you can get stuff while on your phone now. You don't have to log in and everything. Until I saw the last part, was like,
man.
I was like, fuck, no, this isn't real. It's like they put the phone on a selfie stick, and then he says you actually have to do the mining action to mine stuff. I'm like, oh fuck that.
Ah, man. It was fun. Like all things for April Fools, like World of Warcraft, like Blizzard stuff I look forward to when they have April Fools. But then a lot of the stuff like gets old. Like even the Blizzard stuff got old for me. Like last year they took a break a bit. Like they didn't do much because it gets old and it gets annoying. But you do get like high quality April Fool's pranks, like that Final Fantasy one. The video has like lead innovation designer. Like what the fuck? Like They have
the
people
videos
that
are so
convince
well
you.
made. It's crazy.
Yeah, they are. So Seth Rogen too, man.
Oh, dude, the Seth Rogen one, that makes sense too, because technically they own Adam Sandler's soul. So the thing is, though, it's just that Seth Rogen's soul would probably be more expensive than Adam Sandler's. So that's the only that's the only way it could be a joke, because Seth Rogen's actually doing pretty good stuff right now.
Yeah, like he went from Zack and Miri make a porno to like he's producing everything now. Like I'm pretty sure he has like producer credits on Pacific Rim and like a bunch of other cool stuff. Like, and Kevin Smith was talking about it on his podcast. Like this dude is working his ass off and smoking weed at the same time.
So yeah, like I didn't believe that at all, just because of his value.
Yeah, so this was Netflix acquires Seth Rogen is what we're talking about. Like they had a whole video about it, and it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. What were the other things, Juancho, that you found for April Fools?
Oh no! Oh, but if it was Disney though, who tried to acquire Seth Rogen, I'd believe that. I'd believe that.
You gotta do your famous Seth Rogen laugh, Harold.
That one. Yeah.
I liked another one by the 501st Legion. Ben Swolo costume for your kid. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Oh, that's another thing I really like about April Fools is the people on YouTube too, dude. They're crazy. Like they release like content that is just out there. And I'm subscribed to this one Star Wars channel that pitted Ben Swolo versus Obi-Wan's High Ground, and I thought it was hilarious.
Wait, what is Obi-Wan's High Ground? Like I know the movie trope, but what do you mean by they pitted them against each other?
You know how
Obi-Wan's High Ground is he does CrossFit and he's vegan.
Now, Obi-Wan's High Ground is the most powerful force in Star Wars. You know, I mean, it beat the Dark Lord, like it beat the Chosen One.
Yeah, Voldemort.
So it
Sorry,
pitted him
Juancho.
against
Joe.
Ben Swolo, and then Ben Swolo won, just because.
Wait, I still need
Ben
context.
Swolo.
Is this are they pitting the facts against each other? Like, oh, Ben in topless versus Obi-Wan having high ground in the movie? Is that what it is?
No,
Dude,
they're literally comparing power levels.
Oh, okay.
Harold,
Okay, see.
Harold, Ben Swallow is not topless because that garter is up to his top.
That's true. So he's kind of like chestless.
Chestless, which is on the top. So technically,
Yeah.
But anyway, just spoiler warning: Ben Swallow won because when he goes on his side, he's higher than Obi-Wan's high ground. Because that's how wide he is.
That's so stupid. I love it.
So I mean, yeah, that's the kind of content you get in April Fools, dude. Like, and these are just the random YouTube people, and it just goes to show like how crazy that these big companies go for April Fools, and I love it.
Yeah.
I actually haven't checked on what Wendy's has posted because Wendy's posts good stuff.
Oh, Wendy's is just hilarious all the time.
Yeah, I know. So I should go back and see their April 1 stuff.
Yeah. And then there was one more I want to mention real quick is the Klingon fridge magnets. Those are really funny. There's a video for it as well.
I wish those were real.
That's
Why
fake.
can't they be real?
That's
fake.
But yeah, that's fake.
Oh man.
I mean, just by inventions, I love the Lego vacuum sorter. Why can't that be real? You vacuum your Legos and then it comes out sorted?
No, I like the steam powered Steam console. That was a nice one.
See, if it's done right, maybe compiled all into one area, it'd be fine. But when it starts taking over news and it gets confusing, that's when it's annoying. So give us these quirky things, but find a way to give it to us without being annoying. Internet.
By the way, because of the fridge magnets, I got motivated to sign up for Klingon on Duolingo finally. So for everyone who wants to learn Klingon, it's on Duolingo, but it's only available on desktop.
Yeah, that's very true. I use Duolingo to learn Spanish. See, all right. ¿Qué pasa?
Are we sponsored by any chance?
No.
By Duolingo, the world's largest database for internet for language
Wonderful green
learning.
owl.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
we're getting some lingots from this, dude. So
Oh my
think
god,
I-
lingots.
yeah.
I'd learn Dothraki if we had to learn.
They have.
Isn't it on the
Valerian.
desktop version?
They have High Valerian. They have Valerian and Klingon.
High Valerian would be cool too.
Yeah.
Watch out, it's your time,
So-
man. It's your time.
So far I can just like, from what I remember, it was yesterday. I can just say like I understand, which is yaj. So if Tukuvma tells me like one day, so Jay, do you understand? I'll be like yaj Tukuvma.
Tukuma is like the most Klingon name ever.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
Tukuma. Like
Tukuvma.
that, and then like a couple
You
of
gotta watch
generations
Discovery,
later.
dude.
Yeah, a couple of generations later.
Wancho, you gotta watch Star Trek Discovery. Sorry, Harold, you were saying?
No, like you have a name like Tukuma, and then you have Worf.
No, because Worf is like watered down Klingon, I think. Come on, look at him, dude. He's watered down. This is a prequel.
Man. This is before the genes got spliced. All right.
This is before Picard, bro. Anyway.
Oh man, before the lights. See what I did there? Before the lights. All right. Moving on.
Sorry, could not follow.
No, that's all right. Kirk Dicha, lemon_t in the chat. He's talking about Pacific Rim. He got ahead of us, so we got to catch up, guys. We got to catch up. Let's not talk about Pacific Rim. All right. So let me lower this music down. Let me put this down a little bit. And what's a good sound? We can still play the episode recap thing. Where is that episode recap?
Someone just retweeted us on Twitter. Nice.
Oh, thank you, Nick Hoffman. On Twitter.
Thanks,
Thank you, Nick
Nick.
Hoffman. All right. Yeah, let's. Where is the episode recap thing? I can just play this. All right, it's time for movie recap.
Okay.
I can play this. I guess this.
You are not prepared.
All right.
I guess that
I'm
fits.
not.
Yeah. Jay's not seen the movie, so he's also not prepared. All right, let's do this, guys. It's time for a movie recap. Today we're talking about Pacific Rim Uprising, or as I would like to refer to it from now on, the high-budget B-movie sequel to Pacific Rim that should have been direct to DVD.
Or you mean Transformers
Oh, that's
6?
so sad.
Transformers 6?
You mean Transformers 2?
Oh, man. Yeah, Sam Witwicky should not have had more than one movie. He was all right in the first one. But yeah, so let me bring up some music again. I got kind of sad when I said that. Let's play some
Yeah, they
music.
should have made him an actual cannibal.
Oh my god. All right, so here's the thing, guys. Yeah, that kind of puts all my thoughts in a nutshell, but we'll get into it. Juancho, man, what did you think of Pacific Rim Uprising?
I thought it was a fun movie, but I guess what I said about it is exactly how I feel. It felt like a Transformers movie. You know, just really good CG, really good fights. Not too many explosions. I think no explosions at all.
So it's not Michael
actually.
Bay.
Yeah,
Not Michael Bay.
not Michael Bay.
But I mean, at this point, you don't watch it for the story. You watch it for the fights. It's that kind of movie, you know.
I really wanted to see Charlie Hunnam, and I knew he wasn't going to be there, but I had
He wasn't
I had a little
there?
hope. No, he wasn't there.
Man.
They told everyone he wasn't going to be there, and you know what? He wasn't.
Yeah, because he wanted to do this other French film. That's what he was working on, I think.
No Johnny
couldn't-
Depp in 21 Jump Street.
No Johnny Depp at 21 Jump Street. You got Mako Mori again.
Oh, nice.
For a couple minutes, but even she
Just a
died.
couple of minutes.
Yeah. You know what?
Yep.
I just remembered what I usually play. Hold on 1 second.
Holy spoiler alert!
So yeah, guys, we're gonna do spoilers. If you haven't seen Pacific Rim yet, sorry, I was a couple minutes late. But yeah, I wish it was better. I honestly really wanted it to be so much more than it was. They kind of screwed the pooch on this one because.
Oh yeah, you really notice the change of director.
Yes. Yes, I can understand why Guillermo del Toro didn't want to touch this, because the script was bad. They went with kids for some reason.
No, that was my main gripe with the movie. Actually, just the kids. It made it feel like Hunger Games kind of thing. Like they were trying to push that.
Did they go Justin and Power Rangers Turbo? Did they
kind of? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kinda.
Like, okay, you've been training. You've had an academy going. Where is everyone from the current pilots to the kids? Where's everyone in between?
No, yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. There was 10-year gap, and you're gonna put kids in the giant robots to save the world?
And leading up to that,
I'd do that just to see what happens.
My God, so like leading up to them having to be thrust into the role of saving the world, all you saw from them was they suck. Like they weren't even good. Like they had bad neural handshakes. They weren't ready yet. And then all of a sudden, do we have no one else?
Is there nobody else?
He's dead. All right, put the kids in the mechs.
Yeah, I didn't understand it because how the movie opened up, it made it feel like there were a bunch of pilots and having a Jaeger was commonplace because it opened with a police robot, right?
Yes.
So what was up with that? Where was that robot too?
Yeah,
it wasn't the final fight, and that thing was huge. It made you feel like, there are these guys patrolling the world now. But apparently no, it was just that one certain scenario in that certain place at that certain time that this guy just happened to be there for no reason.
Exactly. So to paint a broader picture, if you haven't seen Pacific Rim yet, by all means go and watch it. Don't let us discourage you because it's not bad.
Oh, no, it's hella fun. It's hella fun.
Yeah.
Like the fight scenes were top notch.
Yeah,
and it paid so much homage to Super Sentai stuff, at the end.
Yeah.
The actual fight was in Japan and they're trying to get to Mount Fuji. I'm like, oh, you can't get more Japanese than that.
So, who was the king of Tokyo?
Oh, definitely not Godzilla in this movie. No, so the thing is, there were a lot of retcons that didn't make sense. Like the whole Tokyo thing. Turns out, they sent all those kaiju because they wanted them to go to Mount Fuji because their blood explodes when it's heated up at a certain temperature. Like, the fuck?
That's all that had to happen to destroy the world was one of them had to make it to Mount Fuji. And are you telling me not a single one back then made it to Mount Fuji?
No, and it makes no sense because they all came from the same rift in the Pacific Rim. Why not? Why would they go different directions? Why would they go to Paris and friggin' America to Tokyo?
Australia is you actually overshoot Tokyo. Huh.
So
maybe they were just tired of their job, Harold. They just wanted to travel.
They're like, Daddy, let me free. No way, I'm going to Tokyo now. Again, there. So much potential wasted, and Juancho is exactly right. Like in the first few minutes, you think, "Wow, they are really building up this world, and potentially this could be a huge franchise." And then they squash it in the next 20 minutes. They're like, "Oh, this is our last base. No more monsters are coming out because they closed the rift permanently. There's no threat, And then the only reason why these people are training is, they might come back. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. And just we just happen to train these guys just right now.
It's dark, and they do a thing where they China bait us, where they make you think China's the bad guy, and then they're like, surprise, it's the white man all along being controlled by aliens. Like, jeez.
Oh, that's another thing. I think a movie is only as good as its villain, and I love Charlie Day. I love him, but I could not take him seriously at all.
And that seems to be the consensus on the internet.
I mean, I loved him in the first movie, Like when he was trying to play a smart guy, but a smart guy who's really what do you call those?
Who was super Charlie Day?
Yeah, like what do you call those guys? A conspiracy theory kind of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was playing that kind of guy.
Tinfoil
He totally
hat
fit.
guy.
Yeah. Tinfoil hat. Yeah.
Conspiracist.
Yes.
Yeah, he played it perfectly, and I mean and then you make him the main villain. He didn't fit. I don't think he fit. He played the crazy right. He played the crazy right, but I could not get the evil.
Yeah, like again, it might also be because he was trying to make the most of the script he was given, but you know what? They squandered so much. Like they could have found a way to pull him off as the villain because so many people have done it in previous movies. The guy who turns and so he's being mind controlled and he's crazy. Like that's happened before and it's been done well. I can't. Eric Selvig, I guess, is a probably the worst example. Like from Avengers, the first Avengers.
Ghostbusters. The girl.
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver.
Yes, Sigourney Weaver. Like it can be done well, but the script wasn't good. You could tell he was trying, and his partner from the first movie was trying really hard to make him out to be bad as well. Clint Eastwood's son, Scott Eastwood, was as wooden as his name. Like that guy was. Like...
But it's okay though, because he was meant to play like a soldiery type of character. So
yeah, again, there's so much that was left to the imagination that shouldn't have been. Like his possible romantic interest also kissed John Boyega, and it's confusing for some reason. And I think Pacific Rim 1 was it was a perfect standalone movie. I mean, it ended nicely, and it tried to paint this sort of realistic world. Like, what if kaijus actually attacked us? And I believed it. I believed it that countries would make robots, and they'd have trained people to man these robots. Yes.
It's believable. And then suddenly you have Pacific Rim 2, which is its biggest problem is it's trying to build a franchise. That's its thing. It falls under the same greedy hands of people who want to make its own universe. So that's what happens.
What's up, Jay? Shoot.
He's frozen. Okay. So
so yeah, I'm gonna go to the chat real quick. Lemon Tea in the chat says Pacific Rim is like a super robot anime, but instead of an actual super robot, they use Gundams. Yeah, and it could have worked. Again, like me and Juancho said, the first few minutes built the world out to be bigger than it actually ended up being. If they kept, we're losing Jay again. Jay, you're cutting in and out. If you could hear us. But yeah, so that's the thing is if they kept going with the same theme as the first movie, maybe like it would have
make it believable. Like don't they really wouldn't send kids to save the world.
Yeah,
that's a teen novel thing,
Yeah, and
have trained people.
Juancho, like at the climax of the movie, the face mask of Gypsy Avenger was broken, and they were re-entering the atmosphere. No one would survive that.
Dude, I know I mean, you could see the fingers burning up, right? So why not the face? Why isn't the face burning up too?
It's just Hollywood being Hollywood. And you compared it to Transformers. It was actually, in terms of fighting, it was actually better than Transformers 3 because you could actually see what was going on. Transformers is a lot of like tight shots that don't make sense, and you're like, is that his chest? Is that his insides? Like, but then they do a good job of being zoomed out and showing the kaiju and the fighting, and the action was actually crisp and clean.
Oh yeah.
I just couldn't take it seriously because of the kids.
Yep. I mean, I one thing I really, really liked was like the homage to the Super Sentai stuff. Like at the end where instead of the robots forming forming together, it was the monster. I was like, whoa.
It was a mega kaiju because they couldn't think of any other name for it. They had category 4 kaiju, category 5 kaiju, and
I mean, how would you name it? Would you name it category 6? there's no 6 yet, or would you name it category 5 + 4 + 4, which is?
I would have
13?
done like I would have probably said like category 13 because you add them up, or I might have been like 5 + 4 squared. Like I don't know. It's mega kaiju just sounds. Yeah, I know. It just sounds lazy.
And also, like, I'm pretty sure the hundreds of nanobot thingies that could have just taken down the actual robot instead of trying to make a giant kaiju. You know, if he just sent him, if he's just sick those guys on Gypsy Danger and stuff, they'd be screwed.
Exactly. And you know, there was one part, bringing that part up, the final part where they were like, all right guys, everyone in Tokyo and Japan are now underground. It's safe to fuck up the buildings. What? Are you kidding me?
I believe that. Japan is one of the places in the world that are completely prepared for natural disasters.
We just
and
saw
they're
people
really well trained.
We just saw people running through the streets, and then 3 seconds later, they're all underground? Either someone is corrupt and doesn't care for the lives of those people, or this is just, I don't know, like, I don't know, man. This could have been so much more. This could have been the Power Rangers of its time.
Yeah, it was. It was Power Rangers Turbo.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
What did you think of John Boyega's performance, though?
It was it was his Star Wars character in The Last Jedi let loose. Like all the wrong timing with jokes in The Last Jedi, they shoved into Pacific Rim 2. Like, you know where they wanted you to laugh, and I hate it when that happens. I hate it when they pause for laughter in movies. Like,
I didn't like it. Yeah. I mean, I've seen people online talk about how he had a good performance. I think it was a good performance too, but I still didn't like him.
Like, there's so much you could do with him, but for some reason, either his acting isn't up to par, which I would hate to think because acting is not easy. And you know, I always believe that people can improve and get better. Or I really think it's the writing. I think they did what they could with what they were given, because imagine like a bunch of like white dudes in suits breathing down your neck about how you're supposed to be acting. Like it's like I'm pretty sure Lionsgate had like a huge.
I feel like Jason Boyega's character was just John Boyega's character was just all.
You're thinking of me.
You're this funny guy, and that's all he was in the entire movie. Be funny.
Yeah.
Be sarcastic, and that's all he was.
Yeah. And
like every single time. And you like a bunch of sweets for some reason. For that one scene, you like sweets.
He just kept eating. And, you know, he could have been... He's Stacker Pentecost's kid, right? You could have just not named him Pentecost and just made him, like, a badass guy who... He wasn't even that badass. Like, he was just written so wrong.
I mean, like, I feel like I know why he had to be Pentecost. Just so that he has... he has a good relationship with Mako. I feel like his character was supposed to be Rayleigh, because the plot would make so much more sense if it was Rayleigh.
Raleigh.
Whatever. Raleigh. If it was him, it makes sense too. If when Mako died, he'd feel the need to avenge her, which is what happened to John Boyega.
Yeah, it's just he could have been anyone. He could have just been Mako's best friend after Raleigh left. Like.
Oh, that's true.
I was not ready for that spoiler.
You said spoiler warning.
I know. Did you see my face?
In the chat, Francis is finally in the chat. So the show finally start.
Yeah, he's late to the party. That's fine, man. He's saying category 13. I'd name it. Damn. Because man, when you see that huge ass kaiju merging together, you're like, yeah. When they were merging those kaiju together, when those stupid large bots were merging together, I was like, damn, they're going there.
I didn't get to say a while ago, but I think maybe the reason why Charlie Day doesn't work as a villain, it's because he's better as a champion of the sun. As a day man.
Yeah, in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Juancho, I don't want to talk too much about Pacific Rim at this point because I'm starting to feel bad about it.
But I enjoyed the movie. I really, really did.
I wish I did.
And if you ask me, I think you should watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I want people to form an opinion for themselves because it seems like that kind of movie that if you love the franchise for what it for the robots, you could still enjoy it but hate the story. You know, like you could still enjoy the movie itself. So yeah, I don't know, Juancho. Like, what would you rate it? What would you rate?
Oh no!
Oh! Wait!
Francis, you haven't
Juancho,
watched it yet, and we were doing spoiler talk.
Can I ask it, Harold? Can I?
Jay, go for it.
So, Juancho, are you and this movie drift compatible?
No.
No. Alright. Harold, are you and this movie drift compatible?
On a scale of 100% drift compatibility, I would give this a 40% drift compatibility.
Oh wow, that's pretty bad. You're not gonna get the
4 out of
work your
10.
robot.
No, I'd give it 50.
You give you would mind link 50% with it.
Fair chance of the arm moving, the arm of the robot's moving.
I mean, all it really, like, everything else was pretty good. Like, I mean, the reason why I love Pacific Rim 1 was 50% giant robots fighting monsters, 50% the story was pretty good.
Yeah, the story was good.
So if you just take out the 50% that the story was pretty good, but you still have the 50% of monsters fighting stuff,
Oh
yeah.
you still have 50%. Math.
Yeah. And it's I guess it's also hard to live up to the expectations. Quick maths. Hard to live up to the expectations that the first movie gave us because it came out of nowhere as well. I just wish they did better with it. Like this honestly, this really feels like that sequel no one asked for, but with a high budget this time. Like Goal 3, no one asked for that Goal 3. Everyone saw Goal 1. If you liked it, you saw Goal 2, and then turns out they made a Goal 3 that went straight to DVD, and it starts off with Santiago Muñoz getting injured, and then it's just the rest of it is just 2 English guys. No one asked for that. God. So yeah, like Mike 2, where Bow Wow was not involved. Like it's all of these. It's all of these. Yeah. So that's It was a frustrating day.
Basically, it just wasn't believable. The entire movie was just not believable. The ending too. Yeah. Would you really think if you had an enemy, if this was actual war, would you go to the enemy and say we're going after you?
Nope.
You'd never do that. You know, in an actual war, you wouldn't tell the enemy we're about to attack.
Unless you wanted to prove you were alpha. If you wanted to prove you were alpha, you would say that. You would lose, but you would say that.
Like, you're about to send your entire army. Would you tell?
No. It's not strategically sound.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it has to be a good Pacific Rim movie to make it believable.
Exactly. All right. So 4 out of 10 from me, 5 out of 10 from Juancho. Jay hasn't seen it yet, but he gave us his great thoughts on the first one. No. Probably won't until it comes out on
VHS.
You can just go to YouTube and search fight scenes, and then just watch the fight scenes, and you have the movie right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me of YouTube and other home releases. Real quick, guys, Star Wars: The Last Jedi is out, and people are saying you should watch it for the extra content because they cut out a lot of good stuff, and it's there on the home releases. So check that out. I didn't want to get too into it because I haven't seen it myself yet. I'll probably do it this week. So yeah, check that out. I think that's it. You guys want to say anything else before we end the show?
Just thanks to everyone in the chat. And Francis, finally.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, here we go. All right, folks at home, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Quit Stalling Geekcast. It was great to have Jay back because, you know, guys, Jay is our man.
It's great to be back.
Oh yes, it is. But you know,
wait, one more. Oh. I'm gonna do a better job.
Wait. I'm gonna zoom in.
Camera.
There we go. 1, 2, 3. Ah!
Yeah, there.
That's good. Someone clip that. Juancho, man, where can the folks at home find you?
I double checked.
That is. Oh, what's up?
I double checked. So my Twitter is @SaldanaWancho. Because a while ago I was completely blanking on it.
You should just change it to Choey Saldana, dude.
You have to do it now.
This is why I'm here.
You have to do it
Well,
now.
I'm here, Cho.
Oh my god. That's the new.
Well,
That's the
here,
episode
Cho.
title.
Yeah, Choey Saldana.
That's,
Maybe.
that is the new, wait, episode 62. Let me write that down before I forget. Choey.
See, this is the only thing I contribute.
Saldana.
The references.
Anyway, you can find me at my Twitter, which is @SaldanaWancho, which will be changed soon apparently.
Choey Saldana.
And my Twitter, my Instagram, which is @Juancho Saldana. So
Choey Saldana. Choey Saldana.
both for both of them. Okay, you know what? Yeah.
Choey
Have that.
Saldana.
You've been nagging me for, what do you call that? When
Brand unity. Brand unity.
brand unity. There we go.
How are people supposed to find you?
For the brand. For the
How are
brand.
people supposed to find you if you change your name all the time, huh? Huh, Jason Bourne? Alright. Alright, speaking of Jays, Jay Sanchez, man, where can the folks at home find you when you're not on the Quit Stalling Geekcast?
Well, if you guys want to find me, I am usually on Twitter at JAnything89. So it's just me, like, bitching about comics and movies and TV and just bitching. Yeah.
Bitchin'. Alright, 11.
No, and if you guys want to see the sketch I just colored, it's on Instagram. I think I also have JAnything89.
Yeah, I brought that up on screen for those of you watching the VOD or the audio only.
And follow,
watch the VOD.
Yeah, and follow George. Like, his Instagram is george.abalayan. Yeah, that's whose sketch I used.
Yeah, the guy's good. And of course, if you want to see Jay muse on the internet as well, you can find him at Quit Stalling because he handles the Quit Stalling Twitter. So yeah, check all that out. If it's clever, it's Jay. If it's about the shows and promoting, that's me. So.
And if it's about comics, it's me. If it's about games, it's Herald.
Jay, Francis in the chat, Jay says, change your Twitter handle to Mega Kai Jay.
No, mine's a reference to Say Anything, John Hughes' movie from 1989. Why? That's really it.
That sounds like a prepared statement.
No, because it is.
Oh,
Love you,
man.
Francis.
If you want to find me outside of the Quit Stalling Geekcast, I'm on Game Bite Wednesday nights at 9:30 p.m. Philippine Standard Time or Manila time, or 6:30 a.m. in the Americas, in California, Oregon, and other similar time zones. If you want to find me on social media, I'm at Herald Plays. That's on Twitter, Instagram, Grindr, Stitcher. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Twitch.tv/Herald Plays if you want to see me stream video games like World of Warcraft and Overwatch. Not so
and
much
be a
Overwatch
cam model.
till I get good.
That's what he does.
Oh yeah, myfreecams.com/Herald Plays.
Oh no, Herald.
I do a show called Plays with him, with himself. You know, like Herald Plays, and then the show is called With Himself. Or with someone else. Like it depends on the day. Like I have a schedule there. You can check that out.
I'm sweating bullets, dude.
Hi Twitch. All right, if you
that's what I was thinking about.
Affiliated program, ladies and gentlemen. Affiliated program. Quit Stalling Geekcast is. If you want to find us on social media, Instagram at Quit Stalling, Facebook at Quit Stalling Us, or Facebook.com/Quit Stalling Us. If you want to get cheeky, FB.com/Quit Stalling Us, or if you're like my mom.
Ooh, cheeky.
Yeah, Twitter at Quit Stalling Us. Twitch.tv/Quit Stalling is where you're watching us right now. Subscribe to us, follow us, cheer us on with some bits. Everything else, or all of that actually goes to help keeping the lights on for the show. You know, paying for the podcast feed, paying for food.
We're getting paid?
Not really. But you know, if you guys subscribe enough or donate enough, or click that support button below, you know, they will be paid. These guys will be paid.
Do
it. Help keep Jay's beard trimmed.
You watch Avengers this month.
6% of all proceeds go to Jay's beard.
Yeah, I need my beard oil, guys.
We could rent out a theater for. We'll figure that out during the after show.
Beard oil?
Yeah, there's beard oil. There's a pomade.
It makes it soft as silk.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
All right.
I learned something today.
And Francis just reminded me we should give out recommendations. If you guys want improv, like we talked about earlier on. Hello from the Magic Tavern is an amazing podcast. I've talked about that on the show before. Hello from the Magic Tavern.
When I wasn't there.
Yeah, man. I always talk about stuff that I like. Check that out, guys. iTunes,
Boys
Stitcher.
night.
Boys night. Shut up with that. All right. If you guys wanna find Quit Stalling outside of Twitch, YouTube also has our VOD. So Twitch and YouTube have our VODs. If you want to listen to audio only,
it's fun to listen to the older stuff, actually.
Yeah, there's a lot of awkward pauses and a lot of talking over each other.
Like the one right now.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh, what?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
They're like that.
Like this.
That's,
you know,
that's just a sample.
But when you have the thing,
old...
it's really great that when we. I thought we were doing the talking over bit. I was hoping you'd keep going. I was hoping you'd keep going. But yeah, guys, if you want to find us audio only, if our faces put you off, we don't hold it against you. There are ways to listen to the show. iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Pocket Cast, and so much more. Just download the podcast there. And if we're not on your favorite Pocket Catcher or Podcatcher, just let us know and we'll shove our feet in there. All right, we'll just shove it in there. All right, like you are like a chicken waiting for your food. All right, we will shove our feet in there. All right. Yeah, we'll be back next week, same time, same channel. So till then, you guys want to say anything else before we go to the after show?
Juancho, watch Star Trek Discovery. It's amazing.
Yeah, Star Trek Discovery.
I tried.
No, you didn't. You said you were going to, but you never did. All right, guys.
I did.
We'll see you in the after
How many
show.
episodes? How many episodes in?
Like 2 episodes. Then I
Dude,
watched
go
the
3.
Emoji Movie.
Go 3. Are you for real?
All right, we're ending the show before we freak out over Juancho.
That, I think.
Oh yeah, he is. Sir Patrick Stewart. All right.
Yeah.
We'll catch you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Enjoy the rest of your days, folks. Oh, that sounds like everyone's dying. Enjoy the rest of your day, folks. We'll see you. Bye, everybody. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Let me pause the music. Here we go. This episode of the Quit Stalling Geekcast is brought to you by the Quit Stalling Media Network. For more, check out all our links and all the stuff that Harold just mentioned.